Good morning, Pisces. Good morning. I hope you guys had a good night's sleep. I hope you woke up today feeling happy, safe, and peaceful. Thank you to everyone that has liked, commented, subscribed, and gave donations. Happy Friday. We're going to pull one of these. This is the Mystic Soul Oracle deck. We also have the Judgment at the bottom of the deck. Spirit, angels, ancestors, and higher beings. Please help me with this message today for my beautiful Pisces people. My Pisceanos, what messages do we have for Pisces? We got yes. So I'm already hearing and feeling a lot, but let's do this together. I felt like something was bothering your spirit a little, like something, it was, bothering your spirit. I guess that's the best way to say that. But I get that you are not a judgmental person. And you don't kick a person when they're down. If anything, that's when your truest self really comes out to shine, Pisces. When you see a person that is down and out, you quickly turn on this no judgment, no shame. Let me give you dignity. You're a good person, Pisces. I know a lot of times you got to act tough and you got to be, who you are sometimes. But when you truly see a soul in need, the best of you comes out. And this is by not judging the person for their circumstances. I'm not talking about your narcissistic, relationship or the narcissist in your family. I'm not talking about this person. I'm talking about a person that needs help. They're broken down enough. Life has broken them down enough. And I feel where you're about to uplift. And something wasn't sitting well with your spirit, kind of like, I don't know. But this is a natural thing that happens. And that's how you know it was meant to be. It naturally unfolds. It naturally happens. There's not too much thinking about it. It's just like you just have to, it has to happen this way. And that, when you don't resist or you don't fight, even though your spirit is in the beginning is kind of like, what do I do? I know better. It's like you do it anyway. And the universe is like, you heard us. Thank you for listening to us. We were trying to get this. It's like you were a sleeper angel, like a sleeper angel. And sometimes you got to be that St. Michael's angel with the sword, chopping off the heads of the devils, and so you're like, no, not today, Satan, and then all of a sudden this angel kind of like lightens up within you and you're just like, the real reason that I'm here. You've been called. There's this moment, I feel it coming. And the best way I can get you, because like I said, you got to be St. Michael the Archangel where you're slashing demons, but then all of a sudden you lighten up and you're like, it's time for the softer side. It's time for the real purpose of everything that I've been through in life, to help another person. You'll see it. You'll see it. It comes naturally, Pisces. Sometimes it feels like you get overtaken by all the, nope, not today, not you, you're taking advantage, you are a bully, you know. And so you kind of just, but you'll know, and I don't know how to explain that, because your armor will fall off and you're like, it's time. Spirit, tell me more. Two of Pentacles. Like, it wasn't like you, it was weighing heavy on you, right? That Two of Pentacles, like you were wrestling with, this is not what I'm used to. I'm used to slashing the demons' heads, you know, showing no mercy, and, you know, like I can't, you know, do this today. And God is just like, no, not this one. No, not this situation. Wait a minute. And you're like, you're so receptive. Believe it or not, even going through life with your sword in your hand and your armor on and seeing the worst in people, you are so receptive to when God says, not this one or not today. And you're like, there's something coming up, like something that you are picking up. See how you were worried about? This is my God card, by the way. A lot of times it's a marriage, it's an institution, but you're pulling something out, like you're getting them, like it starts off a little like, oh, I don't know. And God's like, nope, it is. This is what I'm asking you for. And you're like, I hear you. It's time to work. It's time to do this. It's a calming effect that comes over you when you know you're doing the God thing, when you know you're doing the right thing. Calming effect. It relaxes this feeling. And then you're your truest form, non-judgmental, like the angel. You think angels judge us? They don't judge us. They just try to uplift and put light into a dark situation. So that's what I'm picking up here, but I don't know what we're talking about. Let's keep going, Pisces. Let's see what else. Spirit, tell me more. Ooh, Two of Cups, Six of Cups, and the Justice. Someone's being brought to you. Bring them to me. Kind of that feeling. Bring them to me. Look, I'm not saying you're God and you perform miracles, but sometimes miracles can be performed through you. You can be that sleeper vessel that something needs to be done or said through you. But let's see. You know what this is reminding me of, Pisces? I gotta tell you. Okay, so I forget when this was. It was a couple nights ago. I woke up to the song, I know you got a little life in you left. I know you got a lot of strength left. That was a Maxwell song. I'm like, it's a nice song to hear. And then my boyfriend calls me over. It was early in the morning, and he's like, come here, I got a story to tell you. And I'm like, what? I don't have any water, no coffee, no nothing. And I'm like walking over. I'm like, what is that? And so he's showing me a plant. And it's like the same flower. He's showing me a plant. And he says, see this plant? It was dead. And he was like making the gesture. Like he's kind of like expressive like that. So he was making the gesture. And he was like, it was limp. It was like hanging like that. And so I was staring at him. I wasn't looking at the plant because I was just like, it was early and I was just like, why does he do these things? And I was just staring. He was like a little like skit or comedy and I'm just watching him. And then he said, all I did was give it a little sun and give it a little water and it came back to life. He literally said that to me when I woke up with that song. And then I looked over at the plant and I saw it. It was blooming again. And I'm kind of seeing why I'm seeing this again. Sometimes you don't know when you're called and the writing isn't like so perfectly written out. Like, you know, sometimes we wish God could manifest and show up in front of our faces and says, you should do this. Yes. You know, or don't do that. No, but it doesn't work that way, right? It's more like it's a feeling. It's in your heart. It's a light. And it's like, it feels good and you know it is. And it naturally happens too. There's some circumstance here that it looks very unfair. This is the justice in reverse. And you're needed to communicate or have some form of discussion or back and forth or a give and take, some form of a give and take. So it goes both ways. And a lot of times that's how life works. When you help someone else out, the universe repays you, God repays you. And so I'm seeing that here for you. Like, you doing something is not just, and you don't do things to get something in return. When you especially do it in this energy, it's like you naturally will get something back. So I feel like this unfair situation is kind of going to be presented to you. I almost feel like a memory or something. This has a lot to do with memories or childhood or children. And I feel like it's almost going to be jogged or kind of communicated, you know, like something's going to be communicated out and it's going to put somebody in the right path or help this person. This person needs some form of assistance, Pisces. And it's like spirit, angels, God is asking you, like, you're up. And you're like, I don't know. Like, what are you talking about? You know, wait, where was this? Oh, no, I messed it up. My damn head. Oh, I think it was like this. Was it? Maybe. Even though it's fine. But you're like, I gotta help myself. I got things, you know, and that's where that Two of Pentacles is at. I feel you. Like, I get it. You know, we're walking around like Saint Michael with the sword. Not today, Satan. But the softer side of you, this the truest you, the truest form of you that's not in battle gear here on this earth is about to appear. Not just because it's because God is calling you. There's a situation here God is asking you to assist in. Can you give me a little bit more, Spirit, about this situation? Something else. 10 of Wands, lighten the load, help somebody carry a cross that they can't carry. The Temperance, there's my angel. Somebody has lost their way. Somebody that might give up. See, you never know what a person is going through, Pisces. You never know. This person could have been on the brink of giving up. Like, it's at a loss. Like, I'm a loss. Like, this is it. And I don't know what you do, what you say, what you give, what memories you bring up. Sometimes it's just a supportive soul that says, I see you. And I believe in you. See, that song that came to me, I know you got a little life in you left. I know you got a lot of strength left. It's I know. It's not I think. It's I know. Sometimes somebody that believes in you can make you believe in yourself. Sometimes that little bit goes so long. Let's see what's going on in the future, Pisces. Let's see. Tell me more, Spirit. The Fool. I believe I can fly. Stop. I get weird. I get it. I believe I can touch the sky. Spread my wings and fly away. I believe I can soar. It's like, stop focusing on the bad. Maybe you tell them a good attribute about themselves, or maybe you inspire something, or you pull something out within them that makes them believe that God is with them. Maybe you say something that was deep down in their spirit and their soul, what they knew or what they felt, or something in their past, in their memories, and you brought it out. You saying it to them made them feel like God was right next to them. You spoke life into them. You might have been their confirmation. Like, wow, how did you know that? How did you pull that out from something I've been struggling and I've been thinking about for God knows for how long? And you pull it out. There's no other thing but God, right? That only could be God. See, that's what I meant. Sometimes God talks through you. Angels, ancestors. And you don't know how because you're a regular. You're a regular person. But then you perform some form of a miracle, Pisces. God is going to use you to help another person, to give another person a chance, to make them see that they have more opportunities than what they think. It was looking bleak there for somebody. You never know who you're going to help, Pisces. I don't know if this is like a accident or you knew. You're like, this person's on their last leg. God, help me, help them. Give me the strength to uplift my brothers, my sisters, I'm feeling it, Pisces. Like, help me help this person or people. And God said, let's roll. Yes. That's how I'm feeling it. I describe it. That's the best way, Pisces. Yeah, a lot of you know me. A lot of new people, you're like, wow, this girl's weird. But yes. So be on the lookout for the best way that I can tell you how this goes, that it goes really natural. Like, you almost see the light. You see how you went from like, kind of like, I don't know, slaying demons. I don't know about this. But, and then God's like, relax. And then you're like, I got this. And it's like, yes, you do, because you got me behind you. So you got this. So you might pull something out of this person that makes them feel the sun on their face again. You might help them in some way, and they just needed that little bit. All right. Let me go into this 8 of Cups a little bit more. 6 of Swords. You might encourage them to move somewhere, to leave something behind, to go to some place that might be more peaceful for them or calmer for them. Definitely going to more peaceful land, calmer lands, right? I don't know. All right. What is the advice for Pisces here? Lord, no, they're going to need it. Oh, 4 of Wands. There's that 11-11 again. 4 of Wands and the 4 of Pentacles. We got double fours. What does that mean? I don't know. My numerology people, I know I suck. I should know these things sometimes, but I don't. It's like astrology. I don't know everything. I know a lot about Pisces, but that's about it. All right. You don't need to try so hard. That's what I'm hearing. You don't need to try so hard. It's almost like you're naturally going to uplift this person, or this person's going to feel happy around you. You don't need to, there's nothing you need to really say or do. Like, it's going to, the more that it's just like this natural, nonchalant thing, the more you're going to achieve. Sometimes a person just needs a little bit of help or love or support or attention or something along those lines, Pisces. So this is a very not typical reading. This isn't typical, because a lot of times I have to relay the message of like the Saint Michael the Archangel. I keep feeling him, and I have to relay this message a lot, and which is, you know, fighting off, you know, these evil people, or these evil spirits, or these evil entities, and I could feel them all the time. I'm like, they're just tired. Pisces is tired. No wonder they want to isolate. They want to be at home. They don't want to talk to nobody, you know. And you know, I get it, but there's something here. There's a moment, like you're being called. And you're more than equipped to help. And that's what I'm feeling. You're more than equipped to assist assist God in this. So be ready for that. I hope I gave enough to specify this situation, because I know you're in your armor. I know that you have to be in this world. It's one of the things you are meant to do, is to fight evil and fight crime. I don't know if some of you are police or crime solvers, or I don't really know, but I could feel it. Or just fighting injustices, right? Like, in some ways, maybe lawyers, paralegals, fighting for people's rights. Like, I could feel all that, but there's a different flow. It's a different energy. It's a different like twist to this, like where you actually like soften up and you do something that you didn't think you could do. Like, I can't do this. Like, you would never guess you do this, and you're like, I can't do. No, that's not me. Who are you talking about? I did that. It must have been the Holy Spirit that came through me. That's how I'm getting the situation, Pisces. So I don't know what we talking about, Willis, but that's what it is. All right, let's do career and money. 5 of Swords, 5 of Wands, and the Ace of Pentacles. Somebody tried you at work or in your career or your finances. You like left something you left something out in the open a little bit, Pisces. And I feel like somebody tried to take it or tried to maneuver through it. I'm not sure. But it's almost like it didn't work. So it's almost like when something is meant for you, something is meant for you. So it doesn't matter all the foolery. It doesn't matter all the competitiveness. It doesn't matter what people say or try to create. It's like, what's yours is yours. This was given to you. Ace of Pentacles. It could be a job. It could be like, some of you, I just got in my head, like there's a job that you didn't think you can get, but because of your calm demeanor, you're going to receive that job or receive that promotion, because you kind of stand out as the person that's not fighting for it or manipulating for it. That's why it's being given to you. Like, you're pure in this. There's a pure person that I'm feeling. And I don't know why I'm having such a difficult time associating it with you, because you're a good person. I know you're a good person. I think it's because you've been at war or battle a lot, and you've been on your fixing yourself up stuff. And now it's like this energy of laying something out on the ground and just like almost leaving yourself open, you know, as a target. But because you have something bigger watching you, you're going to be okay in this situation. So they want to give it to you. They know your heart. You're not like everyone else. You're not a mean person. You're not a bully. You're not competitive. You wish everyone well. Like you're the group. You want everyone to succeed. And that's why you're getting it and they're not. All right, let's close this off with the Oshos. You know, you can always tell good people. They may not have everything the way it should, where most people will have it, but they never are without, you know? At least not anymore, Pisces. Sometimes you had to be promoted from that place, you know? And then God picked you up from that without place, and then it's like, it's never again. Spirit, tell me more. Ordinariness. Understanding, abundance. I'm going to pull it as I see it. And aloneness. See, you were like communicating. This is the light. This is when you're like kind of isolated and abandoned and you're kind of communicating. Like, where do I go? What do I do? It's like the burning bush, right? I don't know why I'm seeing the burning bush, but I am. Some of you may need a minute or some alone time in order to hear God's voice. Sometimes God speaks through other people the way I feel like he's going to speak through you. Like you may have heard it through somebody else and then you're going to speak it to somebody else. With that Two of Cups there too. See this abundance and participation? You know that saying, like when you light somebody else's candle, it doesn't dim yours? That's what I'm getting here. Like there's an abundance in this participation. There's some form of getting together or turning to that softer, I don't want to call it softer side. Yeah, maybe softer side, that other side of you. And it's a reward. It's like if you help this person, you will be helped in return. If you do that thing which is a little bit difficult, like you're kind of struggling, but then you get your mind at ease and you do what I ask you to do, it's like you will feel yourself blessed, more blessed, just continuous blessings. And like I said, it comes very easy. It's almost like it's unstoppable. Like it's just, you have to do it. It's so natural. We got this ordinariness here in the reverse. And this understanding. I'm hearing you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink it. But if God gives you light, then you can change the situation. So this may mean that this person has been helped before, or a lot of people have tried to help this person before, and now it's almost like a miracle or a supernatural type of event that is about to occur in order to help this person. This could be you, Pisces. I really don't know. But I don't know who's who or what's going on. But I definitely, for the majority of you guys, I feel like you're being called. See you're over here like doing your life like a sleeper cell agent, right? Like just one of the regulars, picking flowers and daisies and going for walks. And next thing you know, you're called out and you're like, oh, what do you want from me? I need a favor. Remember when I helped you? I was like, yeah, I need you to do the same for somebody else now. Or I need you to be my vessel. You're like, all right, I don't really know. He's like, yeah, I know you didn't know, but we got through it, right? And you're like, yeah, we did. I trust you. I believe. I believe I can fly. Didn't I say that? I believe I can fly. I did say that. That open door. All right, Pisces, you're going to have some type of calling, big calling, where you're going to bless someone and you're going to be blessed in return. That's the best I can try to relay this message out. Can you give me one more thing about this situation so that way Pisces is really ready on, oh, that was it. Two of Wands. So Two of Wands upright is like when there's a lot of friction. And when it's in the reversal, it's like there's no friction anymore for this. That's what I was kind of getting. So that's my confirmation that it's like it's a must. It's a have to. It's just the way it is. All right, Pisces, I hope you liked the reading. Please like and subscribe, and thank you.